They found a pretty good size 8-pointer dead. It's not looking good. What is good, Gray Gang? Welcome back to part 2 of trying to kill a dang deer with this gun. So if you watched the first episode, you know that it's not the gun's problem. It's actually, I don't know, I'm gonna blame the deer. Okay, it's definitely not my fault. But in Kentucky, deer and rifle season, you can only kill a buck only. I just ain't seen no bucks at all, let alone one that I want to shoot. I mean, I at least want to shoot a mature one. I ain't even seen a spike. But I do have good news, and that is because I think maybe the rut's in now. I don't know, I thought the rut was in 2 weeks ago, but apparently not. I don't know, guys, but we're about to figure something out, that's for sure. I'm gonna get up in my hunting location. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Sound good? I bet. Okay, you cool cats and kittens, we're up in the spot right now. This is my view. I can see this entire field, and yeah, that's basically it. Over here on this side, I can see down the hill a little bit, but it's still pretty thick. If y'all seen the last episode, you'll know that I actually seen some right down there, about 6 does, which is perfect during the rut. You almost want to follow does. During the rut, if you can find the does, you can find the bucks. Now, I found the does, but I didn't find the bucks, so that's the reason I don't think it's the rut yet, or at least in last episode. If you didn't see the last episode, I'll show you my gun once more. The story with this thing is that I went to a couple pawn shops, looked for a good deer gun, and this is what I came out with. It's a Savage 110 Tactical, chambered in .308 Winchester. I got that thing dialed in. I hit a quarter with it at 80 yards. So needless to say, if I can see a buck, I should be able to kill the buck. I say that now, but here in probably 5 minutes, I'll probably wound one and never find it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna sit on down in my chair and then I'm gonna keep talking to you. Oof! Oh, snap. Okay, that wasn't good. About fell through the stand. Anyways, here's my plan. We're gonna hunt this evening, and if I don't see anything, we're gonna come back tomorrow and check some trail cameras. I ain't checked the trail cameras in a little while, but I did get this picture a couple days ago. That is Wallace. The bad thing is that this was at 1 a.m. and you can't hunt at 1 a.m. just in case y'all didn't know that. So yeah, that's our problem. We got bucks. They ain't coming in the daytime yet. During the rut, whenever that may be, they should come out in the open. So that's the plan. We're gonna hang tight this evening, see if we can shoot something, end its life real quick, and if nothing happens tomorrow, we'll go check out the cameras and see what we can find. Alright, boys, the guineas are going crazy. Can y'all shut the heck up? Anyways, I got 2 deer out here in the open. There's one, and there's one back behind her, but I really can't see her yet. I just saw her moving earlier. So far, those are just 2 does, but like I was saying earlier, that's a really good sign, because if it is the rut, there should be a big buck, hopefully, trailing behind somewhere. Nope. Oh, snap, dude. Here comes another one. We got another one converging on the east. Snap, dude. We got 4 does in the field. 4 does in the field. I better get my gun, just in case a buck comes over here. Last video, they didn't come out till about 3 minutes before dark. I could barely even see them. Well, guys. Oh, Steve, you better shut up. Steve, you're gonna mess it up for everybody. Leave the deer alone. Go home, Steve. I'll take care of these bad boys. But like I was trying to say, I just turned on the scope cam to get some footage, and here's what I got. What? Yeah, absolute garbage, because the camera died. So far, all 4 of these does have stayed in the field. Kristen has now stopped staring at me, so that's a good thing. Now we just sit and wait for a buck to come out. If one comes out, I'm gonna be honest, guys, even if it's a spike, I might just put it on the ground. I've been trying to kill one of these sapsuckers for 2 weeks. Ain't saw the first one. I'ma just let y'all know, them does out there may not be an estrus, but the doe in my pocket's gonna be introducing the hot doe in a pocket. Kristen's looking at me again. I probably shouldn't have done it yet. If y'all seen the video a couple weeks ago, you'll see it. I got this in fan mail. So just in case you're wondering, at this point in time, all but one of them has moved out of my sight. They just came in, ate grass for about probably 20 minutes, and now they headed on out that way, which is a good thing. At least they're coming in the field during daylight. That's the important thing to me, because last week they wouldn't even come out here in daylight. Sorry, that's kind of loud. Long story short, guys, the day is not over. There is still shooting live, so I'm still gonna be quiet. In the case that I don't see any more deer, I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go check some trail cameras, and I'll show you those food plots I created. it is the next day, guys. We didn't see anything. Well, I mean, we did, but not a big buck getting I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm lost. I did not see big buck yesterday. Now, this is the spot I was talking about, the underground bunker yesterday when we was hunting. It's fresh grass. It's brand new. We put lime on it. We put fertilizer on it. We put really good seeds, and we have the greenest grass I've probably ever seen. Look at it. It's like vibrant green, especially compared out here to the field where we grow hay. Hay fields are good for hay, but I mean, they're not grass, and this is really good grass, and the deer like this grass. But anyways, I did have a trail camera on here, so let's go ahead and check it. We've also got the food plots I was talking about, how I built yesterday. We'll go check them out, and then we've also got a little bit better camera we can go check. Okay, we officially cannot see anything on the camera, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, and fun fact, I spooked a deer right over there whenever I was driving in because I don't know, this field's awesome, but they literally bed right there. That's one of the things that makes this field so good, is it's right beside of a bedding area. If we wanted to, which we don't, we could walk in there and probably spook at least about 10 deer. My camera's not picking this up at all, so we're gonna move it over here. All right, let's hit replay. Let's just start going through these. We got 74 videos. There's me and Steve, there's me, there's a deer. We can see that they are coming into the grass, so no bucks so far. Hey, there's me on a lawnmower. That's nice. Yep, no bucks anyhow. So even if they were during the day, which some of them were, doesn't really matter because they wasn't during the day. I mean, they weren't bucks. If they were bucks, they'd be something to think about. But anyways, I'm gonna set up this camera back again. Let's go check out the food plot. Then we'll check one more camera, which is really good and which should have the highest potential to have a buck on it. Okay, on to the food plot. All right, so when you look at this food plot, what do you think it is?
You know, dude, honestly, it looks like you just cut the grass.
And that's because it is. Yeah, I mean, usually the grass is like that tall. It's kind of tall, kind of like, you know, got some weird dead looking grass. I don't even know what it's called, but it's not cool, okay? Nothing likes it. So I just brought out the lawnmower. I was like, hey, you guess what? Whenever you mow your yard, grass grows back, and it's usually pretty green. So I was like, I'm going to have the bright idea. I'm going to get my lawnmower, come in here and mow a part of the field. Hopefully green grass comes back, and we'll see if the deer like it. Well, I will say this. It was a good idea. Except it's winter and grass really doesn't grow right now. So basically I just mowed it for no reason, and grass probably ain't gonna grow back till spring. I didn't know that until after I made the food plot. Let's go check the trail camera, which should have a buck on it. Honestly, it might have walrus or Wallace, either one. Okay guys, I just realized I went through half the camera and forgot to press the record button. So basically what I said before this is that here's the next spot. I usually put about 5 pounds of corn there at a time, so it's not a real corn pile, but they come here sometimes. Yeah, basically we went through 50 pictures out of 100 so far. Nothing's happened. Just a bunch of does. This is the camera where I had most of the big bucks in the last video. We're just looking through here and seeing if we can find any during the day or bucks at all. Here's some at 420, and there's actually quite a few does, so that's a really good sign. It's not looking good. We've not seen a single buck yet in about 3 days worth of pictures. I'll share some more bad news with you after we get done seeing nothing on this trail camera. And nothing is on the camera. Okay, awesome. Well, let me share the bad news with you. You know walrus, which is the one we was actually after. Good size 8-pointer. Decent. Not the biggest thing in the world. Well, a couple days ago, some people logging over here, and they said, hey, they found a pretty good size 8-pointer dead with a bullet through him. Okay? That ain't good. That's either Wallace or Walrus, either one of them, and one way or another, it's dead now. I don't know, don't know how to track a deer apparently and just left it or something. That's ridiculous, man. It's not looking good. We only had one good deer on camera, and now we don't see him on cameras anymore. This ain't good. We're gonna keep hunting. We're gonna go back hunting this evening, but this ain't good. It ain't looking good. We may have to switch locations. As for now, guys, I'll probably see you this evening because we're gonna go hunting this evening. I don't feel good about this spot anymore. It's big sad. Rip. Okay guys, I'm back in the field. This is probably gonna be my last time hunting in this field unless I have reason to again. Those reasons being, I figure out that the rut is on or I get pictures of bucks on trail camera. But at the moment, I don't think either one of those is true. We definitely ain't got no bucks because we checked that today. And as for the rut, who knows? I don't even have bucks to be in rut. So yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet. Wait a minute, see what happens. If this don't work, figure something else out. Change locations. I'm probably gonna take a nap or something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys, we're back deer hunting. We got Abram out here. This may or may not be a lost cause. It took us about 30 minutes just to get here. He fell out of the stand twice, slid down the mountain. But yeah, now we're here. We're in this semi-sketchy looking hunting building. But yeah, we're looking at this field. it's still pretty early. Pull out your big 6.5 Creedmoor and let's load it up. And just in case for some reason his gun's not ready or something, we do got my 308 and ended up putting a cool muzzle brake on it. Never shot it yet. Oh yeah, big 6.5 Creedmoor, son. I'll put their teeth in the drywall. I think we're gonna do pretty good today. The only bad thing is that we may or may not have walked straight through the bedding area to get here. But I think we'll be alright. We got plenty of time. We're hunting 8 to 8, 12-hour sit. No, I'm just kidding. We'll probably leave about 9. Tell them where they can pick up those binoculars.
At KendallGray1.com/shop.
Or
the first link in the description.
Yeah. Or you can buy this backpack so that you can carry stuff and not, like, drop it.
What's up, guys?
Give them an update.
We saw nothing. I just breathed all over Dad's house.
Okay guys, it is the next day. Hunting season, or at least rifle season, is over. Now let's go ahead, take her down. She's done. That mag's out. There's still one in the chamber, but that's okay, not anymore. Old pawn shop gun. We tried, man. Take off the scope cam. It's retired. Pretty much it. The scope stays on, sling stays on, the muzzle brake's coming off. Y'all didn't see it, but I actually shot it once off camera just to, you know, see what the muzzle brake was like, and I'm still buzzing in this ear. It is awful, guys. Like this, I'm not using a muzzle brake probably ever again, ever. It was cool. It didn't kick much, but I also couldn't hear for like, I don't know, 6 hours. I still can't hear, so as for that, this gun is done for. There is bear season coming up, but I don't have bears, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Rifle season's over. We can still get one with a bow, but we'll see. KG, Savage 110,